center. Rocking and rolling. It is constant action. It is constant activity. You are looking at one of the best in the world. Michael Beckman and the extra 300. Now he caps it off. Look at her play come back at us here from our left end zone. Nose down, power up as he comes right back down out the deck. Coming around out here on that side. I'm looking at him straight in the eyes. He goes by. Look at hesitation to right out to the inverted, now to the upright. The section roll sequence right down our show line. That is some kind of flying. That is some kind of pilot. Hey, Crawford County, let's hear it for Mike Beckman. Now as you watch Michael come back at us here from our right end zone. Breaks out our playground. Goes right back up into the vertical. Straight up, snap roll on the way up. He is going down. We'd be calling it a spin. Now as you watch it fly it across the top. Hanging on there, square cut there. A lot of rudders. He steps on it. And now he flies center plane right out around. Keeping the action fast and furious. Michael Beckman. Now as Michael extends out there off that right side. Flies the airplane up, arcs it around out there. Nice aggressive wing over style turnaround. Left side airplane come down again. Look at it, the arc style. Look at that airspeed build. We're showing 190, 200, 210, 220, 225 miles an hour as he rolls in. Look at that, folks, here. Seeing something not known to man. That is the wings are rolling left, but the airplane is turning right. That is not in Airmanship 101, folks. I'll tell you that. Wings were rolling to the left, but he was turning the airplane to the right. One of the mysteries in life. As we watch him out here off of Air Show Right, he brings that airplane back on around, coming back down our show line out here off that right side. Bring the airplane right back down on the hard deck as he accelerates through. I'll tell you what, Michael keeps it right in front of us here, folks, as he watches that airplane come right back down on the deck. There's 190, there's 200 as he lets that smoke explode with the payment. He is in knife edge play right there. The wings are sitting there 90 degrees horizon. The elevators go, the rudders, we got the elevators. Wings, they don't do nothing other than look pretty as he flies the airplane right around in the knife edge 180-degree turn. Now as you watch him come on around out here, rolls that airplane around, accelerating through, keeping it up. Flies it out there off our right side. Michael's getting a little altitude right now, trying to find a nice spot of open sky out there for his next sequence.
There he is.
All right, as we look out there from high overhead, you can see Michael is taking it all the way up to that nosebleed altitude. Looks like he's about 3,000 feet out there off of Air Show Right. Working with the sky that's available to him as you watch him right now. Let's watch the roll right there as he winds it up. There's 3, 4 rolls, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that out there. Look at that corkscrew of smoke out there. He's gone through 8, 9 full rotations, 10. And he recovers out there in a vertical dive right now as he extends out here off of Air Show Right. That nose is pointed down at about a 70-degree angle right there as he goes. Now he pops it back up to the vertical. Winds it up out there. Hanging on as he goes. Right up there. Hanging on. Hangs it out. Lets that airplane just absolutely flail through the sky. Now he stuffs that nose down. Lets that airspeed go once again as he lets it corkscrew on the way down. And now as he extends out here from Air Show Right to left. Nose up as he goes. Right on up, hanging on as he goes vertical. Hanging it out right there, hanging on. Look at that, he's come to a complete stop. Lets that airplane go. All right, Michael, looks like he's got it in a spin, ladies and gentlemen. He is in a flat spin. Hey, Mike, the ground's getting big, buddy. That's 4 turns, 4 and a half. And he recovers out there, ladies and gentlemen, the upright flat spin. Keeping the action fast. I'll tell you what, when you got Michael back in the air, don't blink because something will have happened. Now as you watch him reposition out there off that right side, lets that nose come back down to the horizon. Brings that stick aggressively back into his lap as he reverses course from inverted back to the upright. Bringing it right back down onto the hard deck. And I do mean the hard deck as we watch him come down the slide across the sky. Tumble the airplane, tail over. Oh, man. That is one nasty. Flies that airplane around out there off that left end zone. He's diving while inverted, rolls back to the upright as Mr. Fairhead dives in out there off that left end zone. He's got it cooking with some kind of flying out there, folks. Now as you watch it, just absolutely just winding it up out there. Going vertical, quarter roll up, half roll, full, hanging on, hanging on. He's just hanging there on the propeller. Just before it slides backwards, he steps on the rudder, executes a hammerhead turn, and goes into an upright spin and recovers, diving straight back down. Now as he sets himself right back up on his show line. Coming right back at us here from Air Show Center. Now Michael flies that airplane up in a nice arcing roll, stopping on the knife edge. Beautiful conquest of lines and symmetry shown for us here today by Mike Bachman in his extra 300. Michael is a professional pilot flying a Boeing 737 for a major airline. As we watch him out here off that right end zone, repositioning out there off that right side. Formerly a corporate pilot. Before that, Michael actually was a specialist in concrete floors, putting the special coatings and those kind of things on. And about 10 years ago, he always wanted to be a professional pilot. He'd always been an aerobatic pilot, but he then had a career change and became a professional pilot. That has led to his current position as an airline pilot. So as we watch out here, as he winds it up, diving in out here off of our right end, so getting himself a nice big head of smash. He continues to rock and roll out there off that Air Show Center. Flies that airplane right back up into the vertical, straight up on here. Let's watch. He goes vertical out there. Hanging on, hanging on. He's got the smoke off. Now let's watch out here. He's actually coming backwards, rotating with the wings, but now he flies the airplane across the top. Goes around and sets up out here off of Air Show Center. I'll tell you what, he is really getting a workout today, ladies and gentlemen, as we watch him out here at Show Center. Climbing out of 45. Saprol just let that airplane unload out there off that right side. Now he's inverted, coming back on around. Wheels pointed back down again as he comes out here off of our right end zone. Now as he extends out here, front Air Show right. Coming around, lining it up as he goes. Straight up, ground. About 1,500 feet. Michael brings that nose up into the vertical once again. Straight up. Goes across the top. Dives, flies the airplane right through a plastic loop out there. Very nice tight loop out there. Now just hanging it there. Look at that. He's going into the wind, just about bringing the airplane to a stop. He's hovering there, folks. Look at that. As he got to come to it, he's got it completely stopped right now into the wind. Hanging on out there. His airspeed indicator showing about 30. Back down to about 20. Just hang there. Let the nose come down. Let the wings start to fight in the air as he sets up out here over Air Show Center. Ladies and gentlemen, that is beautiful flying. You're watching it right here at your 2024 Saturday edition of Wings by the Wabash. As he winds it up out here off that Air Show Center. Flies it across the top, wheels point to the skies. We watch it fly the airplane right on through. Coming back at us here from our left end zone. Coming right down to the deck, ladies and gentlemen. He's giving his salute there. Knife edge, stopping right as he goes. Right down the line. That is Michael Bachman. Some kind of flying. What a show, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Bachman, as he caps it off out there off of Air Show left. He'll be coming back on around. All right, coming right back at us here from our left end zone. Bringing it right down onto the deck as he goes. Nose up, right on the knife edge, giving you a nice top platform view of the extras. He goes right on down there off that end zone there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as he sets up for his landing sequence, let's give a great big Crawford County thank you to Michael Bachman. Great job, Michael. Fantastic flying. You know he's got quite a work on here today. Michael Bachman, ladies and gentlemen. Again, as we talk about all of our great demonstration teams that are with us today. We do want to give a great big shout out to all of our military support people that help make this possible. Of course, as they do this for all of our performance throughout the world, we want to give a great big shout out to those who help us here